Good morning from Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are just scanning in now for early entry. It is just before early entry starts at 7:20. I think our plan is to head over to Everest this morning, and we are in. Okay, so we have actually got Genie Plus this morning, so we hopped on at 7, got several hours, and then managed to book Navi River Journey. So we've got that for I think 8:35. So our plan is to head over to Everest, get that done, scoot across then to Safari, and then loop back around to Pandora. Now we've also got an individual lightning lane then for Flight Passage, so we'll get to do that as well. So today we're really just trying to get everything we want to do done in Animal Kingdom this morning. It is nice that the park is open super early, so 7:30 is that early entry time, which I love because we are well up for getting up early and beating crowds. And so our strategy this morning with the Genie Plus and Lightning Lane is to avoid having to go with the masses over to Pandora and try and battle for getting on either of those rides. We figured we could knock out Everest and Safari and then come back to Pandora with the Lightning Lane and Genie Plus and be able to enjoy those rides too, and have already pretty much done the other big rides in the park. We'll just have Dinosaur left then. I love the vibes here at Animal Kingdom. It's just like the music and everything. I think the theming is so good. You can see most people are going left and we are going to head right. I always forget which way to go to get straight to Everest. Is it? It is right, isn't it? Yeah, because we're going to Asia. Okay, just double checking. I actually can't remember the last time I came into the park and went straight to Everest. I'm always going to Everest from like other lands. We have to make sure we get on Dinosaur as well because that is going to be closing. So today we are actually planning on doing some park hopping, which we haven't done in so long because of the rules of not allowing park hop until 2 o'clock. It just didn't really work for us. So today is going to be our first time making the most of that park hopping. Okay, it looks like we're being held at Asia right now, right at the entrance to Asia, but there's not many people here at all. I love rope dropping. All right, we are now being walked over to Expedition Everest. I'm so excited. I love this ride. They were a little bit late getting going at rope drop, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, which, like, when you only got a 30-minute early entry, it's not ideal. But I'm just glad the ride is up and running, because sometimes you can end up, you know, selecting your area to come to waiting at rope drop and then something goes wrong. I do like when the cast members actually walk you to the ride, because it stops all the chaos of people like starting to run and stuff. This has been pretty civilized. Just a nice chill walk over to Everest. Why is Animal Kingdom always the warmest park though? I'm roasting. We've been so cool every morning before the sun has got high up and everything, but this morning is feeling, it just feels humid here. I wonder, is it all the plants and stuff? I don't know. Someone who knows better than me, let us know in the comments down below. All right, so as you can see, we have made it to the ride. It is now 7:38. I don't know if we're going to start filming in the ride or not, but we seem to be holding here. No. Oh, do you? Because the front row is not... Oh, I guess the front row is good. Okay, yeah, let's wait for the front row. Fine. We never do it, so... Oh my gosh, the first ride has not set off yet. Alright, we've made it. We waited one ride so we could do the front row, but we're about to get on now. It was so cute. There's this little girl going on that was afraid, and she was like, please tell me this doesn't go backwards. And her sister was like, yeah, it doesn't go backwards. Straight face. You can still see the moon. Oh my gosh, look at that view, it's so good. This is the best part about being in the front, the view right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! I always forget how intense that ride is. It's so good. Morning. Oh, I guess we're going again. That wasn't the plan. Rachel changed the plan.
Hopefully you don't get sick for the rest of the day.
No, I know. 2 times in a row on Everest, and my motion sickness is just a little bit risky. It's just a little bit risky. No, yeah.
It's like a singer button.
I don't know. I never really know, to be honest. Oh my gosh. That was just so fun. We have to go again. We are now making our way over to Safari. I think the park has opened now. Yeah, it's just like 8:01. Definitely think that second ride on Everest is a bit dicey. How are you feeling? A little bit shaky Jamaican. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Safari, which is a much calmer, chilled ride because yeah, my brain's feeling a little bit scrambled. That safari ride was so good. It definitely pays to go there early because so many animals were active that we normally don't see, including the hippos, which are my favorite. So that was the highlight of the safari track. But then we also had a giraffe just like walking in front of our car for ages. That was so funny. And she kept trying to like go around the giraffe, and then he would just like step back out in front of the car and just stroll along. That was really good. And we saw the warthog. I rarely see him. Yes, there was some things we just hadn't seen before. And then there was just some animals that were more active. Yeah, definitely recommend going early. I feel like I've always had the best safari rides early in the morning, especially if it is going to be like a hotter day. But we're now heading over to the Pandora area. We're going to do our first Genie Plus of the day, which is Navi River Journey. We were just having a look over to Epcot because that's where we're going to park up to. And I think it makes sense to get our next Genie Plus there because we're gonna have all the rides done here. So there's nothing really else we're gonna need Genie Plus for, because we're gonna just go to Dinosaur. I feel like that's a bit of a waste of a Genie Plus because it's only got such a short wait in the morning. So yeah, we're looking across to Epcot, but already the return times are crazy. So like Frozen's at like 3:30 in the afternoon, 3:35 or something. And then we could do Test Track. Test Track is kind of showing around noon at the moment, which would be okay. But what was the other one? Oh, Ratatouille was like 5 or something. It's crazy. So it's like you get your first Genie Plus and then what, your second one's at 5 o'clock? And I know obviously you can book another one 2 hours later, but like then 2 hours later you're going to be dealing with whatever's available like in 2 hours. So oh gosh, I know they're like planning to revamp the system, but I don't know. It's just like it doesn't work great for how we do the parks. I think that's what we found, because we are that like early riser. We like to knock loads of stuff out. I think it only works if we are going to do what we're doing today and park up and then even come back to a park in the evening. But if you're just you're the kind of person that gets in the morning and tries to knock everything out by lunchtime, and then has more of a chilled evening, it's just not going to work. You really have to be stacking those Genie Pluses for later in the day. I actually nearly think like the best way to do it is like to get Genie Plus on a day, and then if you're not actually arriving at the park until 3 or 4, you could quite easily stack loads of them throughout the day. You just book a new one every 2 hours. I am interested to know though, if you do use Genie Plus a lot, what's your strategy? We have found getting the individual lightning lanes works well for us because we'll come early, like we've done today. We've knocked out Everest, we've knocked out Safari without using any paid service. And we were able to do that because we didn't go to Avatar. So if we get the individual lightning lane for Flight of Passage, Avatar, I just called it. If we get the individual lightning lane for Flight of Passage, that allows us to knock out usually 3 rides. Yeah, so I feel like that tends to work a bit better for our morning park days. But I don't know, let me know what you think, what works for you. So Navi is actually only showing 20 minutes, which is kind of surprising. I feel like this ride gets really busy because of its location right beside Flight of Passage. But yeah, we're going to go use our Genie Plus anyway.
Make sure you can all see the screen.
Are you ready to fly? We are just getting off of Flight of Passage. So we are heading over to Dinosaur. That's still showing a 5-minute wait. It is only 9:27 a.m. now, and we've done all the biggest rides in the park. I love when Animal Kingdom opens early. It's just so good because you just never, like, you're never going to get the same crowds when it opens that much earlier because people just, maybe even if they intend to get here for opening, you never see as many people making it to the rope drop. And so yeah, we've had a really productive morning. And also, I didn't mention, but this morning we secured a virtual queue for Guardians. Like I said, we're hopping over to Epcot. So we strategically waited like an extra second to get the lightning lane or get the virtual queue. Usually we're like hammering to refresh and join, but Rachel just gave it an extra second and that got us like group 72 or something. Something like that, yeah. So like that means now that the estimated open time for that is not till like 1 o'clock, which is perfect because then we'll be in Epcot. So I don't know, I feel like we're gaming the system today, Rachel. It's working out pretty well. Look, Kevin is out. Oh, I love Kevin. We're now heading into Dino Land. I always see people at this place in the morning. I think it does a good breakfast option. Like a biscuit thing or something. Yes, they have a sausage, egg and cheese biscuit. That's a Isle of Java. Oh, is that also Joffrey's? I actually don't know where the Joffrey's is here. It could be the Joffrey's. I'm not sure. But I do find it, like, sometimes in the parks, finding a nice breakfast option can be hard. Like, if I think of Epcot, I have no idea where I'd go for breakfast. Magic Kingdom, we now found that, well, we didn't find it. We took the recommendation for the stuffed pretzel, but actually that didn't open till, what, 10 or something? Yeah, so a lot of places don't open till 10. But that place is open nice and early if you do fancy a little breakfast. We have actually placed a pre-order in for Satuli Canteen for when it opens at 10 o'clock. We're already really hungry. We didn't have breakfast, to be fair, but we placed a pre-order and used our dine-in plan. Now, the best use of the dine-in plan is to get alcoholic beverages with your quick service, but we just thought it was 10 a.m. wasn't maybe just a smidgen too early. And also they had a drink that looked cool with Powerade, so we both got that instead. Yesterday when we did Polite Pig, we definitely got max value for that a quick service credit by having 2 cocktails. They were like almost $30 for the 2 cocktails. But yeah, we have to make sure we get our ride on Dinosaur because who knows if it'll still be open when we come back. I do wonder what they're going to do with all this area. And it does seem like odd because kids love dinosaurs. Like, I always hear, like, any of my friends that have kids, they're always talking about dinosaurs and stuff. So I don't know, it seems like it's a good theme. I just don't think they've executed very well with what they've put in this land. So I don't know, I think it is a shame if they take all of the dinosaur theming out. And I love the dinosaur version of the ride as much as I like the Indiana Jones version in Disneyland. I like that they're different. Yeah, he's huge. So our meal was waiting for us. I had clicked the prepare button just as we were coming into Pandora and the food was ready for us. Satuli is obviously super quiet. It's literally just opened. Now usually I would also grab the cheesecake. I really like the cheesecake. Is it blueberry? It's so nice, but we don't get a dessert with the quick service anymore. That's not a thing. You only get one snack credit a day as well. So we've saving the snack credits to have a couple of bits at Flower and Garden because that's going to be the best value for those snack credits. All right, the moment we've been waiting for all morning has arrived. Our cheeseburger pods, and then we got this like Powerade drink. I don't know why I'm like gesturing with my knife and fork. I forget what that was called. Oh yeah, Pandoran Sunrise. Yeah. Pandoran Sunrise, and it just has like Powerade and I think some juice and stuff in it. Let's give it a go. That's nice. Oh, that is nice.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's really refreshing. And then we've got our cheeseburger pods. We actually got some hot sauce. I feel like ooh. I'm gonna try some of that with the cheeseburger pods because I love hot sauce. Okay, let's. Oh, the crisps are weird. It's just normal crisps. Yeah. Oh, I love the purple ones. They're my faves. You can get similar crisps to this in Trader Joe's. They have like vegetable crisps and they're so good. And the little, because they have like loads of little bits in them. Oh, they're so good. Get into my cheeseburger pod. I was saying to Rachel though, I wish that they would give us like a cheeseburger sauce, like what you get with the spring rolls in Magic Kingdom. I think that would make it a 10 out of 10. I feel like these are a solid 8. They could be a 10 out of 10 with some good sauce. Because they can be just a little bit dry. We were just talking about the cheeseburger pods. Very serious chat. I don't think they're as good as they used to be.
No. I think I need to try something new.
And I think because we went to Polite Pig yesterday and that was so good.
Yeah.
And such good value, like with all the food and everything that we got. This is comparatively not near as good.
Yeah.
I think we need to try something else on the menu here because I know they do other good food. I have tried 1 or 2 things.
Yeah.
But I always end up coming back to the cheeseburger pods. It's probably just like a nostalgia thing, you know, you have the certain foods that you like to have when you come back.
Yeah, I need to try something else, I think.
You need to branch out. And there's other really good snacks here. Like, I love the Kamal fries with the sriracha.
Lumpia.
Huh?
The pineapple lumpia.
Oh, the pineapple lumpia, I love that as well. But also, I think there's a few other spots. I know we really liked the street corn and then they changed it.
Yeah.
Now they don't do like the fresh grilled sweet corn, it's like just sat there. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't look great anyway.
I think the Flower and Garden one looks good though, so we'll try that today. But yeah, I don't know. Feeling a bit disappointed with the cheeseburger pods, so maybe next time we'll need to try something else or somewhere else.
Yeah.
I do love this restaurant though, so I don't know.
I liked the Yak and Yeti one before.
Oh yeah, we haven't been to Yak and Yeti in ages. We are making our way out now towards the exit. We're gonna hopefully get on a bus that will get us close to Epcot. So we're thinking any of the boardwalk resorts or Riviera. I feel like they would be the best shout to get us in because it's handy also to come into the World Showcase entrance because we do want to do some Flower and Garden. So I think that would work out well. Hopefully those bus stops aren't far from each other so we can like keep an eye and see which bus is going to come first. We have made it to the boardwalk. We've been getting so lucky with the buses on this trip. We literally waited like 30 seconds before a boardwalk bus pulled up and we got straight here. We just missed a Riviera bus, but I was actually quite happy to come to the boardwalk. It's a bit closer. We just have the short walk now to Epcot. But before we do that, we're gonna have a look in Promenade. I love this store. They have some amazing stuff.
Oh, it's cool too because when he's here, he brings his paints out, personalize it for you. So he'll make like the back of the boat your family last name.
Rachel was looking out for a picture she saw before with Woody and Buzz. I don't recall it being here, but
We didn't see it. We saw it in a vlog.
oh, you saw it in a vlog. The paintings are insane. We can ask if they have anything.
So this is all palm tree. This is all hand painted over.
Okay, so we found the picture. It's actually on display around here. It is so pretty. It's probably hard to see with the reflection, but it is Buzz and Woody. And they're kind of looking up into the sky. It's so nice. So the piece itself was $1,400. Oh, okay, so yeah, maybe it was $1,600 for the piece. $600 for shipping to get it back to Ireland. And then you get 10% off if you pay for all that up front. So it was working out about $2,085 to get it home to Ireland, which is pricey, but it is gorgeous. Hiya. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Thank you. We have made it into Epcot. It's looking relatively quiet. Flower and Garden booths would have opened about 30 minutes ago. And we've just stopped at La Isla Fresca. Now last time we were here we got a lovely, what was it, like a lime? No, key lime ale or IPA. Oh, it was really nice though. And they don't seem to have that on the menu this year. We did like the coconut tres leche, but I don't think we're in the mood for dessert stuff just yet. We're gonna keep on wandering. We've got a couple of things we do want to try. We could try Frushi. We've never tried that before, have we?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either.
I feel like we did try it.
I'm unsure as to whether we've tried it before. But we also have our eye on a couple of things. So there is a lobster dish we want to get. That's all day round in the Odyssey though. And then there's also the wontons from China. They're a return feature from last year, and also the corn. So they're the three that are like must-dos. And then we'll just see if anything else takes our fancy on the way around. It has gotten significantly hotter. This is the first day I've really felt the heat, like that I've struggled with the heat. And we did feel it a bit in Disney Springs, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I think it's always different in the parks. You definitely get a lot more sun exposure in the parks than when you're dipping in and out of shops and stuff. We're gonna pop into Mitsukoshi. I do love this store. It's my favorite one, I think, in all the pavilions. I'm hoping the aircon is good. It's not. Rachel, the aircon is not airconning. What are those? Oh, face masks. I still have a good amount of the other face masks. I like they come in those like massive packets though. Where did you get the ones that you got for us?
Yes, style.
Yes style. Oh, interesting. And what were they, like expensive versus here or? Huh? Cheaper. So there you go, guys. If you want your Japanese face mask, go to Yes Style. I just love that they come in those massive packets because then you kind of feel like you can just use them a bit more sparingly. So I use them quite a lot, and they just are really nice ones. There's not much faff about them. Like some of the face masks that I do like from other brands, you know, there's a lot of product on them and stuff. It's kind of like you need to make a whole thing about it. These ones are just really light. You just pop them on. Ooh. Oh my gosh, what happened there? That was so random. My camera decided randomly to change focus of my face to someone else's face, and then was like trying super hard to like follow that person. So it was just flying around. It smells really nice in here. It smells like all the incense. Rachel and I really want to go back to Japan. Well, I say back to Japan. I have been to Japan a long time ago. 10 years ago now, I think. But Rachel's never been, and it's always been high on our list to go. So we're hoping we get to do it in the not so distant future. But there's just like such a cool culture there and so much interesting stuff. As well as obviously Disney. Like I feel like that's such a small part of a Japan trip. Or would be for us anyway. You love all the noodles and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
We have to do better at finding like the Japanese and Korean supermarkets that do that kind of food that you like at home. Oh, no, what were you saying it is that you prefer?
Tteokbokki. It's like
Tteokbokki?
yeah, it's like a rice cake. It's like I don't know if you've ever had it.
A rice cake. Oh.
I don't see it here, but it's like these like little tubey things.
What are they?
They're just like
Hello?
little biscuit things that like filled in with different flavors.
Oh.
You can get those at home in like Asian stores and stuff. Like just
Oh,
in
can
the
you?
small packet though. I haven't seen those.
Oh, they're cool. Yuzu gummy candy.
All the Kit Kat flavors.
Oh yeah, they have the Kit Kat flavors. I always remember the big haul, Luke and Risha, when they came back from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
They had so many Kit Kat flavors.
Oh, this is what I'm looking for.
Oh, the mochi. Are you going to get some of that?
Absolutely.
What did you say? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is
lychee.
this?
Do I like lychee?
Yeah, I
think
don't know. I like it in drinks, but I don't know if I want it as a flavor.
Oh, I think it could be good as
What
a
is this?
flavor.
Lime.
Excuse me, what is this?
Excuse
Frozen ice cream wafer sandwiches. Available at back register. That's cool.
Oh, I'd say this is nice.
Apple rice cake.
This
Oh, they
mango
all
again.
say rice cake. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just what the
oh, it's
mochi is.
orange.
Orange. I feel like orange is a bit too boring.
Yeah, I think mango might be the one.
Oh, mango's boring.
Really?
Yeah. I'll get lychee then if you get mango.
I do like lychee. Now, what's this? Lime or something, is it? I think so.
Yeah, it
doesn't
looks like
actually say,
lime.
but
Yeah, that's weird that that one doesn't have the flavour on it. We'll get
do not
lychee.
eat the packet.
If you want to get mango as well, though, we'll get both. What was the brown one over here?
Chocolate. Ugh.
Oh, chocolate.
I feel like
Interesting.
chocolate is not the flavour I'd want in that.
No, it's not what I would choose. I do like to look at these sandwich things they have. That matchy popcorn.
What did you say?
Is that matchy? Oh, matchy popcorn. Matcha popcorn. I
Yeah.
was getting confused
I
between the
know.
matchy and the matcha.
That's why I got you to repeat it.
I do like those drinks that they have over there behind the counter. What are they called? Calico or something? Oh, there's so much good stuff.
Oh, I got something like this in an Asian store. It was awful.
Oh, it was awful. I thought you were going to say it was really nice.
It was horrible.
Shrimp chip. I mean, it doesn't sound great
Yeah,
to
I
be
know.
fair.
But I took me out like prawn cocktail. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
maybe it's
true.
gonna be yummy.
But it wasn't.
It was awful.
These look like they could be interesting. Caramucho.
It would kill me. Hot chili.
I do love spicy crisps.
It's like seconds of it.
Yeah. Got a good selection. But you can't consume them in the park. Are these like wasabi peas? I do love wasabi peas. Oh, it's popcorn. Oh, it's the same thing that was over there. Okay. Oh, we got our high chews. I do love them as well. Yeah, there's the drinks. The lychee one of them is really nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh no. I think maybe it's white peach I had before. I don't know. Whatever I had was really. I think I had lychee. I think Natasha picked them up.
Should we get one?
I don't know. Could do. Yeah, we get one.
Cold one now.
Yeah, get cold one. What do you want to get? White peach or lychee?
We were watching a video.
I didn't know idea. You pick.
Through all five
Lychee. I'm going on the lychee vibes
Yeah.
today. We've come to a shady spot in the American Pavilion, just behind where they have their flower and garden booth, because the sun's beating down. Rachel's so excited to try her mochi. This is the mango one. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't think I didn't think it was going to have like soft filling.
That's nice.
You look very happy with yourself. Do I get to try one? And we also have our drink actually as well. All right, let me give one of these a go. All right, let me try these mochi. Oh my gosh, it's so squishy.
Yeah, so squishy.
I knew it would be squishy, but that's like extra squishy. Okay. Ooh, it's really fun. Okay. It does taste kind of similar to those little moons. Very
Yeah,
similar
kind of, yeah.
flavor. I know they're basically an ice cream version.
I'm gonna have to get them every time now.
I'm gonna have to get these every time we come here. Okay, let me try the drink. Oh, I think you have to shake this or something. I mean, there's no harm shaking it. I don't think it's the one I'm thinking about. There is a one that you have to like shake, and there's like a ball in it or something. I don't know. That's so good. That's so good. I knew it would be. I'm pretty sure I've had this one before. It doesn't look like it's going to be refreshing, but it is refreshing.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
good. That's a nice combination.
Yeah, I'm having another one.
You're having another one? We weren't supposed to be having these now. Those were...
You made that up. I didn't say that.
Well, we have to use our snack credits, don't we? It's fine. We want the wontons. We already said this.
Wontons, lobster.
Corn. Corn! Is there any of those that you would share? I'd probably share the lobster,
Yeah.
even though that actually is the best
Yeah,
value
it's
one.
the best one. Any of
um,
them really, to be fair.
yeah, no, I would probably share the wontons actually, even though I know I could eat two.
Yeah.
I think for now, because we're getting other
get
food
4.
too. No, as in I could have like I could have a whole portion to myself.
Is it 2?
No, like 2 as in like we could get 2. I know.
2 as in 4.
Alright guys, we're gonna have some real talk. We have hit the Disney wall. And if you've experienced this, which I feel like most people do when they're here, is when you just can't. We hit that moment. We did pick up our wontons from China and we're in the Odyssey building. But the sun is just so high in the sky right now and it is really, really hot, and it's the hottest that we've had it since we've been here. And we're just really struggling to go around the World Showcase. We've both just hit a massive wall. We were trying to find where the lobster was because we thought that was near the Odyssey building, but we just needed to get inside and get out of the heat. So we've kind of just darted inside with our wontons and we're going to have those here and then figure out what we do from here. But even in here, like the aircon is just not it. It's not hitting. So it is better than outside obviously, but it's not cool. I'm trying to think if there's any buildings around here that are good, but I feel like Test Track might be good because we'll get Breeze, which we do have our Genie Plus for, and then we also have Guardians too. But sometimes those queues can make it worse because they put you like into the big pre-show rooms and kind of cram you all in together. So yeah, I think we'll just sit for a little bit and see if we feel a bit better. But it is both of us, like, so I'm guessing, you know, the weather's obviously the big driver, but this happens, okay? And like, you know, I feel like for a lot of people, you kind of just want to power through and like get everything done. But I literally had an experience here at Epcot where we did that. We were going around the booths and I started to feel really hot and like this hit a wall. And I was like, oh no, just power through. I really want to go to a few places. And I was so close to fainting when we went out to the parking lot. I literally had to grab onto like one of the bollards. And I was saying to Rachel, I was like, we're going to have to get a golf cart to like bring us to the car because I literally didn't think I could walk the steps to the car. But luckily, I was alright and I made it to the car, and we just sat in the car with the aircon blasting for like 15 minutes. But I just don't want to get to that stage again where like I'm almost passing out. So yeah, just read the signs, like, you know, when your body's telling you that it's time to take a break. And yeah, if you're here and it happens to you and you're like, oh, I just need to power through, like, definitely don't recommend doing that. We've got our cans. I haven't got our mics on, so the sound might not be too great, but we're feeling a little bit more live, aren't we?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Probably last out 5 minutes.
We forgot that we had our can coolers with our cans, and that made us so happy.
I think you needed it.
We needed it.
I want to go to the way water, whatever it's called.
The Moana thing.
To get wet now.
I think you can get a little bit wet if you want. Oh my gosh. This topiary is amazing. I love Pluto. Oh, that's so cool. We are just on our way to test track for our Genie Plus. It's not looking great. The Lightning Lane queue is like outside and in. Yeah, it's really long. This is the queue back here. That's not ideal. Woo. What's the plan, Rachel? Plasma burner. We're going for power, as you can see. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's cool.
Like my favorite little cable.
Rachel is finished with time to spare.
Power machine. Not very capable, not very efficient.
Yeah, it's definitely not very capable or efficient, but it is powerful and relatively responsive. So test track wasn't too bad actually. I'd say we waited maybe like 15 minutes to get into the car making room, and then obviously making the car takes a good like 5 minutes or so, but then we get on the ride and it's like not our cars. I feel like that's happened a lot lately when I've been on that ride, which yeah, I guess it's just a bit of a shame that it's not working right, especially when it takes like all that time to wait to make your car and do all of that. And so I don't know, I feel like maybe it's due a bit of maintenance or something. We are in Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue line now. That opened up while we were going on test track. So this actually is moving pretty decent. It was back to where it normally is when we joined, which is just at the top of the ramp. And so I'd say we'll probably wait about like 20 minutes or so if we're lucky. Fingers crossed everything stays running. And we're just debating now if we call it a day after this. Well, not a day, call it a morning, because we are back in the evening. We've got Steakhouse 71 booked, and then we've got extended evening hours at Magic Kingdom. We did start booking our Genie Plus passes over in Magic Kingdom now. So after the window opened, which I think was at like, I can't remember, it was like 11 o'clock or something, I booked the Peter Pan. And then when the next window opened up around 1 o'clock, I haven't been able to book anything yet because none of the times have gotten late enough for when we're going to be back in Magic Kingdom. And so Magic Kingdom definitely seems to be doing a lot better in terms of if I was in the park right now and trying to book something to go on, there were so many more options. And I guess that's just because it has so many more rides too. So we definitely want to try Genie Plus in Magic Kingdom at some point. But for tonight, we're just stocking those Genie Pluses, but I literally can't book anything right now because all the times are too early. It's such a shame that you can't like scroll to a later time like you can do with the individual Lightning Lanes. Yeah, so for now we're kind of just keep checking in on the tip board to see if any of the times go up. We are heading into Steakhouse 71 now. I'm very excited. I've never been here. I was also never in the Wave, which was the restaurant there before Steakhouse 71. Yes, I'm really interested. I've heard some good things. We had some chill time back in the room. Yeah, so feeling refreshed. We also got our Tron Lightning Lane at 6 p.m, which you can get for the extended hours at Magic Kingdom if you're a deluxe guest. So that's good. We have that secured, ready to go. My lovely Mount Vesuvius spot on my face does not seem to be getting any better. I was trying to be good. I had like a dot on it and everything, but yeah, it's looking very angry, and I couldn't find the dots. I don't know where I put them, and it doesn't help they're see-through, so I couldn't find them before I went out to stick one on there. So we have got our drinks out. We all went for the Steakhouse 71, which is essentially a version of we all went for the Steakhouse 71. We all went for the French 71, which is a play on French 75, which is one of my favorite cocktails. So really happy with that, and it is delicious. The lighting in here is pretty awful, but they did have the menu out. It was really hard to see it in this lighting, but I decided to go for the beef tenderloin what was it? Medallions. That's the word I was looking for. I was like nuggets. I was like, it definitely wasn't nuggets. And then you got to pick a sauce. It's definitely not nuggets. And then the sauce that I picked is the Steakhouse 71 sauce, which is apparently like a barbecue kind of sauce. And then for a side, I got mashed potatoes. So all of that was included on the dining plan, including the drink as well. And then we get dessert. Now, we did ask if we could swap dessert for starter. I know they used to allow that in a lot of restaurants. They don't anymore. And we weren't able to do that today. So here is the pork nuggets. No, not the pork nuggets. That's so wrong. Here is the beef nuggets, or the beef tenderloin, as it actually is, the tenderloin medallions. Rachel got the same, but with the potato gratin. And then Natasha got the filet mignon. Yeah, looks great. A bit of an update. We did not go into the Magic Kingdom. We just came home to bed. Steakhouse 71 was decent. Like, we all thought it was good. I think Rachel and I said, like, we wouldn't rush to go back or anything, but like, it was still good. Like, the steak was good, the dessert was good, but like, wasn't anything super special. I would definitely say from a steak perspective, I preferred Toledo over in Coronado Springs, and then I would say a Wine Bar George as well, I think is better. And they're all at a similar price point. So even though like I did think Steakhouse 71 was a reasonable price, yeah, I just think it was just good. It kind of like middle of the road in terms of places that we've been to here at Disney. But I'm just glad that we didn't pay over the odds for it. Obviously we're on the dining plan and it wasn't a signature meal or anything. So yeah, kind of a bit meh. Yeah, like just a bit forgettable. But yeah, in terms of not going to the park, we are just shattered. I think we just went too hard today in the heat, and yeah, we both are just really, really tired. Like, I can see my eyes are getting puffy and everything. We were going to just push through and go in and go on Tron, but we're going to come back to the Magic Kingdom, so we just didn't think it was worth it. We've got a really early start tomorrow anyway. It was a bit of bad planning on that side of things because we were getting up early to head over to Universal. So yeah, we just decided to call it a night. And to be fair, like, we only got home at 10:30. It's not like we gave up super early, but they originally had the extended evening hours from 9 to 11, which maybe would have been a bit better for us today, but they're from 10 to 12 now. So yeah, we'll just catch them next time. And I think it's just more important tonight that we get some sleep. I think we've kind of learned, like, we are the kind of people that just need to come back at lunchtime, have a rest, and then go back to the parks. I think pushing through to like 3-4 o'clock, especially when it's really hot, is just going to be more damaging than it's worth in terms of like the extra couple of hours and what we get done, and then like the impact it has on other plans. Maybe if we don't have evening plans, we'll push through and like stay a bit longer in the daytime, but it's just the heat. Like, we're not able to cope with the heat for that long without it impacting like the rest of our day. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed spending the day with us here at Disney. We have really, really enjoyed our time here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's been so nice. I always love staying here. It's such a beautiful resort. And yeah, we're just going to start packing up. But we'll catch you guys in the morning when we finish packing up, say our goodbyes to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and head over to Universal Studios. We're staying at Royal Pacific for one night, so we can get the unlimited express pass for 2 days, which is so fun. I love just being able to have that unlimited express pass. I think it is a massive, massive benefit of staying on site there. But I also love the Royal Pacific Hotel, so I'm excited to go back there too. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.